Hey guys, you got the Car Man, and I'm on the channel right now doing another video. And this particular video is going to be on something Sebring Convertible, the odometer cluster. As you can see, it's a 2000 model. However, I just wanted to kind of take this opportunity to kind of show you what goes wrong with it. Now, first off, to access it's not that big a deal. There's one screw by the fuse panel. You pop off the little trim piece around the radio, and there's a couple screws there. Basically, show when you pop that bezel off, you're going to be looking at the odometer cluster, 4 screws, baby stuff. A little Torx 10-bit. That's all you need to take it off, and that's it. So let's get right down to it. Here's what usually goes wrong with this. The first thing, as soon as you take off the black felt cover that protects it on the back here, you're going to notice, I'm not sure what my camera will let me do as far as focusing here. Okay, there you go. There you go. That nice and clear. Those 3 resistors right there that I have highlighted, if you pull yours out and your board is black or dark in color, this is from the 96 to 2000 version, this is probably going to be your problem for flickering lights or not having gauges or whatever the case is. Now, also notice you have 2 plugs, the red as well as the blue. Both of those can be sources of an issue as well. And also, if you notice, that top resistor right there has a small, dang, I hate shaky video, but I guess I'm going to have to do it. You might want to put some solder on that, put a cold joint on that right there. Now, take all your Torx bits out, and you got a little plug here. You just kind of wiggle it loose. No big deal. Alright, so here's the soldering back on the back here. Let's pay attention to this, because this is kind of important. Now, there we go. This right here is the back of the resistors. All of these right here, you need to redo every one of those, because they crack. You got to look at it with let's see if it'll work with a magnifying glass. Wow, this is crazy. I've never tried this before. Doesn't seem to be that effective with a magnifying glass, but anyway, go ahead and redo these, because all the joints right here go bad. And then, of course, these plugs right here, where they're plugged down in front from the tension of the car, they can shake loose. And, of course, these right here should shake loose. Now, I wouldn't waste a whole lot of time with this, because once you solder it, if that's not the problem, if you're not seeing the black burnout marks, then you might just have a fried board. This particular one, I didn't see anything dark. As you notice, it looks really nice. I mean, it doesn't look like any damage at all. So I went ahead and soldered all this, and I've taken the time to just make this video, because this does actually work on some of them. This particular one, I have a failure elsewhere, and I've spent about 5 hours on it, tracing it down, and I still haven't identified the problem. So I went ahead and just went and got another cluster. Except, this is going to be part 2 of this conversation. If you notice, this right here doesn't, it's the black face one. And I plugged in, I went and got the white face with the auto stick. It doesn't matter between 96 and 2000. All the odometer clusters for a Sebring Convertible will work. It'll just say auto stick on the front. Anyway, guys, you got it first from the Car Man. I hope this helps somebody out in their odometer cluster issues. By the way, what specifically was going on, I had no temperature gauge, I had no fuel gauge, I had no speedometer, no tachometer, no miles showing here, and no indicator. The only lamps I had was traction control and brake and engine oil. None of the other idiot lights work. Now I have everything, and it's completely put in place. And there it is. I've got the white. You know what, guys? I kind of like the white one better anyway, even though it's an auto stick. But it's the exact same thing. It plugs in perfect. It works fine. But anyway, guys, subscribe. I got some more cool stuff coming today. All right, see ya. Oh yeah, support your troops. Homefront hugs. Period. Bye.